Hello, Leo, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am so excited that you have joined me today for this intuitive reading. We are going to look at your energy starting the week, challenges coming in, beneficial energy coming in to help you, as well as any other information my guides want to put through for you. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help you choose growth and abundance in alignment with your own unique truth. I have a card for you, starting right away. We're looking at the Nine of Swords Anguish. The message with this card, Leo, is things are not as bad as they seem. Everything you're worried about, everything you feel stuck on, or that you can't see what the future holds, or you can't see where this is leading, nothing in your situation is as bad as it seems. Okay. You've got certain aspects of your situation which look like the past. It also feels like there's a limited view where you can't see so far down the tunnel. You're not seeing the light at the end yet. Right now you're just kind of looking at the middle of the tunnel, and your energy is not sure, your focus is not sure what to do with this, not sure how to navigate this. So it's looking back to the past, and it's actually creating dramas beyond where things actually are. Okay, this is, I'm trying to say in a very gentle way, this is self created. I'm not seeing that there's anything in your circumstance to be incredibly worried about, as worried as you feel you have to be. This card asks you to step back and to look with more clarity and more, I want to say, security at your situation. Because there are things in place that you can lean on. There are things in place that are solid. There are people that you can lean on. There's more going on for you than what you're choosing to look at right now. Okay, let's look at your beneficial energy. We have the Father of Horns. There's several layers to this card. On one hand, this card is telling you that you have more emotional support than you realize. The person may not be the most emotionally demonstrative, they're not expressive or out there, but they have this calm presence, this calming energy for you. And it may be a man, it may be a woman, but it's a more feminine energy. Well, it's feminine in the way that it understands emotions, but it's more masculine in the presentation, in that there's a stoicism to it, where you can't read their face so much, but they're just showing up kind of in this calm place. So you have this type of energy to lean on. It may even be an earth sign, even though this is a water card, maybe more of a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy to lean on. The other message with this card is that the way to leave this energy is to take back your emotional empowerment, take back control of your emotions. Understand that emotions are just that, energy in motion, generally trying to get you to focus away from the current moment. So, what you need to do, Leo, is stay in the current moment. Pay attention to the sensations that the emotions are bringing up. Pay attention to the particular emotions that are coming up, like, okay, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling discouraged. Be aware of them, but also be detached from them. That's what it truly means to have emotional mastery. Not that you feel no emotions at all, but you're able to be separate from them. You see how he's out of the water and we've got this dangerous creature down here, but he's up there by himself, completely protected and completely poised. All right. Let's look at energy that is challenging you this week, the Wheel of Fortune. Not really understanding how everything fits together, not really understanding the big picture, and also I want to say that there are events going to happen this week that just don't make sense to you or that you were not expecting. And It's funny because this card looks back, but we're also looking at the future as well. So again, we're out of the present. This card looks back to the past because it's afraid that it's going to experience the traumas of the past in the future. And it looks like the future is going to be throwing up some tests for you where you may not be sure if you can get out of this differently than you have in the past. So you may be seeing a situation that looks exactly the same as what you went through before. And then you kind of get lost in, oh my God, this is going to be exactly the way it was. I'm going to get burned. I'm going to get hurt. Okay. This is why the emotional detachment is so important. It's no happenstance that this card is a spider web, and we all know that spider webs are very sticky. And if you're not careful, you can get very stuck and caught up in a spider web. And for you right now, that spider web is a combination of thoughts and emotions that when they're all tangled and they're all around you and it feels like you can't get out, you're stuck, okay? But if you can find a way to back up and detach and say, okay, I am not my emotion. I am experiencing my emotion, but I am not my emotion. I am not sadness. I am feeling sad. I am experiencing sad. I am not sadness with a capital S. Okay, that's not your identity. I think this is also about telling yourself you can be that person that detaches from the emotional experience. You can be this person that can hold their emotions at a more even keel. You can be that. You just have to want to believe that about yourself, okay? All right, let's look at a little bit more. Son of Arrows, keep trying and discipline. Really the same message, 8 of Roots and the Son of Arrows. You will be successful with this, Leo. If you decide that you want to thrive and succeed in your circumstances this week, and you keep trying to get a hold of your emotions, you keep trying to get out of the anxiety, you keep trying to stay in the present moment, you will succeed. There's no shortcut here. I would love to give you one, but these cards are not suggesting a shortcut. You have to just keep attempting. The 8 of Roots talks about dedication to an activity or dedication to a cause, repeated action, doing something over and over, like the figure 8, you keep drawing the figure 8. And the same thing with our Son of Arrows. He's hunting a mouse, and there's this great video on YouTube of a fox hunting. I think it's BBC. It's the fox hunting a mouse. And it's amazing because he's listening to the mouse underneath the snow. I can't imagine having that kind of hearing because the mouse is tiny. So he's listening to the mouse underneath the snow, and he has these funny attempts where he doesn't quite get the mouse. And so you see just the legs and the tail sticking out and kind of waggling. It's the funniest thing. But eventually he does get the mouse, and it's this amazing, clean, just one fell swoop in. So if the clip had shown just that would have been very impressive. But to me, the inspiration from that clip and from that story is that it wasn't just something he knew how to do instinctively. Even though he had the right hearing, even though he knew there was a mouse there, he had to keep trying, and he never gave up. And it's that type of inspiration which is going to help you through this week, Leo. I won't pretend it can be easy, but if you mean it and you want the growth, you will find it. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for joining me with this reading. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button or leave me a comment if you feel like it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one.